Is it possible to become rich starting from nothing? Of course, you can. You don't have to be born into a wealthy family to become rich. You don't even have to be the smartest person in the room. While becoming a millionaire is the dream of many, the reality is that only a few achieve it. However, achieving economic success is not as difficult as you might think. Becoming rich without working and doing nothing is almost impossible. But with commitment, criteria, and determination, your first million can become a reality. There are many smart people with good ideas, but they are still poor. Why? Because their ideas remain just that, ideas. Ideas without an action plan are nothing but ideas. Wealth, first of all, could be a matter of choice. If you spend more than you earn in a month, making extensive use of loans and financing, your wallet will be full of liabilities or debts. This compromises your ability to save lots of money and invest. On the contrary, if you decide to adopt a more moderate lifestyle, it's mathematically certain that you will soon be able to increase your assets. This doesn't mean not having a car or never taking a vacation. It means having enough to weigh your expenses more wisely. Regardless of where you come from, who you are, what you own, and what you're doing, you can become rich. Therefore, starting from scratch, you can become rich. According to Grant Cardone, there are 8 steps to becoming rich. Step 1. Change your mindset. Your millionaire life begins the moment you finally change your mindset. What has not allowed you to become rich is not only your current condition, school, and work, but first of all, your mentality. If you start thinking that you will never make it, know that you are digging your own grave. Start to convince yourself that you can do it. Step 2. Do some math. Start thinking about how many ways there are to make $1 million. For example, if you managed to sell an object for $100 to 10,000 people, you just made $1 million. The same results apply if you sell a $200 item to 5,000 people. Just repeating, "I want to get rich," is not enough to really become rich. The foremost important step is to plot a viable plan and put it on paper. In many respects, making a financial strategy doesn't only represent the start of a project, but it's also what determines its success. You will not be successful if you do not plan properly. How much do you want to earn in the first, second, and third year? How many customers do you need to have weekly to achieve that goal? How much money do you have to invest to generate that customer flow, and so on, are a couple of questions you must ask yourself. Step 3. Create 3 sources of income. Relying on a single job puts you at risk of losing your only source of income if the company shuts down. Having just one paycheck makes it very hard to become rich, and this applies to those in both the public and private sectors. The classic notion of lifelong job security is no longer a reality. While a good job and financial security are important, diversifying your income is crucial. The wealthy don't have just one source of income, they have at least 3. For instance, you could invest in a financial product, sell items online, start a blog, invest in the stock market, teach a language in your spare time, rent out property on Airbnb, and so on. Step 4. Learning a high-income skill is a great way to earn a minimum of $10,000 per month. The best part is that it doesn't require any investment, and you risk absolutely nothing. All you need to do is find something you enjoy doing and become very skilled at it. Once you have mastered your skill, you can start finding customers who need your services. One example of a high-income skill is copywriting. Copywriting involves writing advertising texts, sales pages, Facebook ads, email marketing, and more. With copywriting, you can earn at least $10,000 per month, and there is a wealth of free information available online to help you get started. However, you can always purchase a good course or books to save time. Once you have learned your skill, the next step is to find clients and sell them your services. For instance, you can help improve a company's website copy, which will increase their conversion rate. The internet offers numerous opportunities to make money online. Here are 7 ways to make money on the internet. Create content, such as a blog, YouTube channel, or any social media platform. Buy and sell products or services on eBay or other e-commerce platforms. Learn to code and build or fix websites, which will become a valuable skill for the future. Become an SEO expert, as this is a challenging and in-demand skill. Publish content and find agreements with platforms to place advertising on your channels or products, such as YouTube or Instagram. Step 5. Hanging out with the right people is crucial for success, especially in finance and business. The word crisis is relative, and while many people believe there is a lack of money, the truth is that money is always the same. It is never less or more because it is not something that can be snatched away. In fact, there may even be more money in circulation than before, as banks continually print new currency. If you want to sell a specific product, it's important to find out who owns the money for that product. However, finance and business are complex sectors, and it can be challenging to understand the best investment or startup strategy alone. There are many variables that influence the performance and correct value of an investment fund, for example. Therefore, it is risky to invest in unprofitable ventures without the help of professionals who can guide you in the right direction. Surrounding yourself with the right people is crucial. These professionals can help you make the right decisions on the technical issues that every entrepreneur faces every day. They have the knowledge and experience to choose the best investment plans that suit your financial or business needs. In conclusion, success is not just about having a good product or service. It's also about knowing how to find the right people to help you navigate the complicated world of finance and business. Step 6. If you tend to make impulsive purchases, I have some bad news for you. It's important to learn how to save. After earning your first paycheck, the worst thing you can do is start spending it left, right, and center. While it may be tempting to indulge in some luxuries, I advise you to allocate only a specific portion of your earnings for this purpose, let's say 10%. The rest should be set aside or, better yet, invested. Avoid spending money on things that don't add value. Instead, maintain your current lifestyle and don't immediately splurge on reckless purchases. Step 7. As soon as you start earning money, it can be tempting to spend it all on a luxurious lifestyle. While there's nothing wrong with treating yourself, it's important to set aside some of your earnings in a separate account for new investments, rather than immediately spending them on vacations or unnecessary items. When it comes to investing, the golden rule is to diversify. This means investing in not just one stock, but many different shares. By doing this, if one stock goes down, the others will hopefully perform well and help you stem your losses. While it's very rare for all stocks to go down at the same time, it's certainly not impossible. Diversifying your portfolio helps to contain the risks. Thanks to your investment in Microsoft, you still have $500,000 in your pocket. This is why it's important to diversify your portfolio. Step 8. No matter how wealthy you may be, if you're in debt, you're essentially a slave to the banking system. You have to work to pay off your debt and maintain a certain standard of living, perhaps even at a job that you don't enjoy. That's why it's important to never borrow money unnecessarily. If you're thinking about starting a business or pursuing a project, but it requires you to take on debt, it's better to postpone it until you can pay for it yourself. This way, you'll take on less risk and the lack of funds will force you to find creative solutions to problems. In conclusion, money is neither good nor bad. It's simply a tool that we use for our own purposes. It's up to us to decide how we use it and how it affects our lives. We should think about how money brings us joy and anxiety, and how it can help us and others, or even ruin our lives. Once you have enough money to provide for your basic needs, it's important to focus on personal development and finding ways to help others. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.